mic on, Tyler. Okay, we'll go ahead and bring the Board of Works meeting to order. All right, were you guys both given a chance to review the minutes from the previous meeting held on March 3rd?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as emailed.
Okay.
I'll second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay. First thing we have on here is Madison Street Plaza. We have some updated rules that I think Jamie and Ann will discuss. Can't tell if that's on. It looks like it's on. I can't tell. It's probably on from the last meeting. Okay.
Okay, so do you want me to start with the MOU?
If you want to, so I think it'd probably be best to just kind of go through the updates to the Plaza application and rules, and then we'll move into the MOU since that incorporates the updated.
Okay, that works. So we've been working through updating the Madison Street Plaza rules and regulations. One of the changes is that everybody who wants to have an event on the plaza, they'll go through me as long as they fill out all of the required paperwork. We have all the insurance, liability, everything. That reservation will be confirmed by me when I have all of the required documents needed. I have the calendar and I will work with them directly. I'll still update the council as far as what's going on, monthly or every other month, just so everybody's still aware. But I will take care of handling all of that as long as everything's written out. And then also with having the concert series on the plaza and the Chamber of Commerce overseeing that, we've worked on different rules that are included there. So what we're doing is from Memorial Day through Labor Day, the Chamber of Commerce will have non-exclusive use of the plaza. And that would allow their stage and their tent to be part of what's on the plaza during that timing. So as people are renting, they will also include the chamber on their liability insurance. So it'll be the city and the chamber.
And the tent that's involved that's going to be there from kind of like Memorial Day or the May through Labor Day is the 20 by 20 tent that serves as the covering for their stage area. And then there are also security barricades that kind of form perimeter areas along the plaza that'll remain on the plaza and be available for use by renters and included in that application, in the plaza application.
Yes. And then another part of that is, so from Memorial Day through June 20th, and that's for this year, the chamber will have the 20 by 80 foot tent that will be set up on the plaza as well. So that's something that we'll also be working through if people have rentals during those times. The other thing that we're looking at changing is right now the rental fee for the plaza is $50. And then there's also fees for like using the sound system, the restrooms, and the electricity. So we're going to up that to be $100. So you still get the plaza for a full day for $200. And that's just, looking at how much it's rented and cost of other areas that do this. So, I mean, $200 is still reasonable for all in full day.
Did you say $100 and then?
Then the restrooms and the.
Yep. So the restrooms are $50, electricity is $25, and the sound system is $25. Some rentals don't use all of that, so it just depends on what they use. But the rental itself is $100. I think that's everything as far as the changes in the rental for Madison Street Plaza, the rules and regulations.
The 20 by 80 tent that's up from after Memorial Day through the June 20th date this year, that is included within the rental. And then if there are people that are renting the plaza during that period of time, they know to expect that that's incorporated in and made a part of their use. If they do not want it, then it it's going to be, it can be removed, but it needs to be kind of on them and coordinated with the city and the chamber to have it taken down. But it just kind of removes any kind of question as to what's available, what's included, what's not in the process and procedure for making sure that renters have what they want and what they need available for the plaza rental space.
Okay.
So, approve.
Do we need approval, like,
Yes, we'd entertain a motion to have that approved.
And I have to recuse myself because I'm the executive director of the chamber.
Okay, so I need a motion to approve those rules and regulations.
So moved.
Okay, and I'll second. Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Okay.
I'm gonna let you take over this.
Okay. So the Chamber of Commerce is a renter of the plaza, but because of the ongoing and continuous nature of the rental during the summer months, a memorandum of understanding that encompasses the main application and rules guiding the use of the plaza are incorporated in and made a part of the MOU. But it's an agreement between the chamber and the city that allows for the non-exclusive use of the plaza from Memorial Day weekend through Labor Day weekend. It allows for the chamber to maintain items of personal property in the way of the stage, the 20 by 20 tent, the barricades, the 20 by 80 tent during the period that we just talked about. It allows them to have the use of one of the storage closets for some of the chamber's items that are utilized for the summer concert series. And then they have exclusive use of the plaza on certain festival dates and the Thursdays for the summer concert series. Those dates are to be provided to Jamie by March, I believe it's March 1st.
March 1st, yeah.
And then that is incorporated in and made a part of the agreement. It also allows for the chamber to have potential street closures, a street closure on First Street, really from the north entrance of, or the north corner of Madison Street on First Street to the north, the southernmost corner of the entrance to the parking lot for the artist lofts and the city lot right there. That allows for food vendors and people to be able to travel in that area safely, while still allowing an access route for residents at the artist loft. And this year there is also the ability to close off the city portion of that parking lot, of the shared lot between the artist lofts and the city. So there's an attached map of that parking area and the common areas available for the chamber's use included in there. So I think that pretty much encompasses the MOU. Is that
Yep, sounds good.
So we need just a
a motion to
approve it and sign it?
Approve and sign.
And I need to recuse myself again,
Yes, sir.
so I need to recuse myself.
Okay, and I'll second. Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Okay. So we'll get that signed and ready to go.
You don't want me to sign it then either, do you?
I do not.
Okay,
Well, you need to sign it as the chamber president, but not
okay,
as the board of
not as,
Works
okay.
member.
Okay, next we have the Merit Center lease renewal for Northeast Works.
All right, so this is a straight lease renewal by Northeast Indiana Works One. They have been renting room 117 for several years now. It's 495 square feet. The rental cost is $525 per square foot for an annual rent of $2,598. It commences on April 15th of 26 and expires April 14th of 27. The monthly rental cost is $216.50. And again, straight lease renewal from last year.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second
Motion
And-
is second.
And sign,
and have Dan sign,
correct.
the mayor sign.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Next we have, Matt's not here, Matt's at road school, but he's asking for permission to replace, one of our street department mechanics. And actually, he's not leaving, he's actually going into the street department, so, but we have an opening for a mechanic. And I think Matt's just asking for permission to advertise or to.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay. Alright, I think Aaron wanted to make a matter of record that we sold those 3 vehicles at the Krukenberg auction. I think there was 3.
Yeah. You wanna do it?
We had 2005 Ford Escape, for stormwater that sold for $1,170. We had a 2008 Chevy Trailblazer, with the building department that sold for $2,852. And we had a 1996 Dodge Ram with the parts department that sold for $2,116, for a total of $6,138. We just want to make that a matter of record.
I'll make it a matter of record.
Second.
Okay, motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Okay. Did you have one more thing?
What's this thing?
We need to make a matter of record that we have a resignation letter from Dominic Brown from the fire department. I believe he's going to one of the Allen County fire departments. So, we need to make that a matter of record.
I'll make it a matter of record.
Second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
And just want to ask for permission to hire.
Okay. All right, chief, come on up.
I would like to request permission to start our hiring process to hire 2 full-time, 1 delivery breaks. I still have a lot of paperwork to get around, updated times and everything. Get permission now to get it started.
I'll make a motion to allow me to get started.
I'll second.
Okay. Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. All right, thanks.
Okay, we have 2 matter of records. Conditional employment contract for Trevor Newman, who started on March 16th. We need to make that a matter of record.
Okay, that's a new police officer.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign.
Okay, and also a matter of record of his certificate of appointment.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Do you have anything else?
The only other thing I have is this.
Yeah. You want me to,
Well, I mean, yeah, you said it a lot better than I did.
okay. So we also have, 3 different engagement letters from Crow, who has worked with the city and is in the, ongoing water project involving SRF funding. And there are 3 different components for which they're requesting, authorization, approval of their engagement letter and authorization for signatures. The first has to do with the, working with Barnes and Thornburg in developing financial information related to the bond issuance that's going to be done at the end of June. The second is reporting of a parity test. This has to do with information that the city has provided and outstanding bonds. It's a report that Crow provides from their accounting side that has to go toward our. Let me see I gotta look this up again, because I had to look up what a
That goes back
parity
to
test was.
Right.
But it's a report that Crow provides. The city does the actual, has all of the actual financial information, but it's a certification from our municipal advisor that essentially says that we can handle this bond and that we can handle the debt service from this bond based on our other outstanding bonds. The second is to conduct a rate study for utility rates and water rates to determine increases necessary to support the SRF bond or SRF project and bond that's associated with it. So there are 3 different engagement letters. We'll take the first one that has to do with serving as the municipal advisor to facilitate the SRF bond. Entertain a motion to approve and authorize Aaron's signature on
So
the
moved.
engagement letter.
Second.
Okay, motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign.
The second is for the parity test report. Entertain a motion to approve and authorize Aaron's signature.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same.
And the third is an engagement letter to prepare a rate study, to conduct and prepare a rate study report for water services, water rates.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
I should have just taken my phone conversation with Aaron earlier today, because it was a heck of a lot more eloquent than this.
No, you did very well.
That's all I have.
Okay, do you have anything else?
I do not.
Either of the board members?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.